Hello, so in this video we're going to be doing the Evo Motion furniture. Comes flat packed, so I've ordered all the bits that I think I need, so now it's just a matter of start to build it. You get limited instructions, but I think if you're going to be doing a camper van build, you should be fine with it. It all seems pretty straightforward. All the panels come marked up letters. That's the plinth made up, just like a big jigsaw puzzle. And then the top for the plinth has got these little cutouts that will line up with the tabs. And it's just a matter of screwing the top down onto that lattice, sort of like the cross section part. Jobbed. This is a tall end panel to go next to the shower from Evo Motion. So just assembling that now. Okay, I'm carrying on with installing all the kitchen units. I'm ply lining the panels on the van. I've started putting stuff in. I didn't film much because I kind of just needed to do like a dry fit. I'll show you the van. Let's just turn it around. So I've got the lockers up. There's an M panel that will be the M panel for the kitchen. I'm just working on this kitchen area. I'm going to now start measuring up to cut the ply. The kitchen unit's all been made up. I've just slid that over the other side so I can work on this kitchen area. I've started working on plying the top part. Still needs to have like coverings and bits and pieces. But yeah, it's starting to look nice now with the ceilings done, the floors in, even though you can't see it with all the rubbish on. But yeah, slowly getting there. It just takes ages cutting all the panels out. They still need to come down to be lined and then fitted back up. That's the panel cut. I've put in the holes for a push fit, like the invisible. They're not invisible clips, these ones, but I don't mind because this is going behind the kitchen. So you can see there's a clip there. But once I get the material on, you won't see that. It's such a small profile that sticks out. So I've got all the holes cut along where I wanted them, marked out where I wanted the holes drilled in the metal work. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the panel clips in and give it a little test fit before I wrap it in its material that it's going in. Okay, that's all the clips in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if I can offer up the panel, push it in, and hopefully it fits all the way home. So that's it. That'll the panel in. Kitchen will go on there. Put a material over it, and then that'll look nice and tidy when you open up the cupboard drawers. You'll only probably see a tiny bit of it. Right, so now what I want to see is how easy it is to get the panel off. What I might do is just mark where it lines up. So I should just be able to prise the panel off. So it says. Probably would have been nicer with the clips right on the edge. but there were certain points I couldn't get fixing, so a little bit of a wiggle. They're tight, but I think that's what you want, really. There you go, the panel comes off. Okay, going to cover the panel that I've just made. So what I've got is I've got some scrim foam. It's on a white vinyl, and the foam's about, I don't know, 3-4 mil thick. So I've got the panel laid out. That's the scrim foam. I'll show you a little bit of it. So what I'll do is I'll spray a contact adhesive on this side, contact adhesive on the panel, and then we'll push it onto it, and then we can start trimming it up, and that should be that panel done. Okay, I've got some contact adhesive. It's the high temperature one, so I'm going to spray the board and the scrim vinyl, leave it for a couple of minutes, and then we'll put the two together, see how it looks. I'll put the mask on. It's quite well ventilated at the moment, but I don't really want to gas myself out. There we go. Place fit. There we go. Okay, it's had a couple of minutes, so I'm just going to gently lay the panel down and give it a go. That's nice. It's just a paint roller, just a little bit of pressure, making sure there's no sort of air bubbles. Okay, so you can see this clip's a little bit coming through, but like I said, this one's going behind the kitchen, so you're never going to see this panel. Not too fast. Okay, kitchen and worktop day. So I've put the kitchen in. I'll show you that. I didn't need to be filming the kitchen going in, out every time it needed to be like adjusted. But I've cut the worktop in, and I'll show you that. So it just needed a couple of cuts, just so it can fit round the C-pillar. So what I'll do is I'll offer that up. I've put the brackets on that just clamp onto the sides of the kitchen, but I'll show you the kitchen as it's in now. So that's the kitchen in. Okay, that's the worktop in. Probably a tiny little bit of adjustment, but once it's all sort of sealed up, that'll look good. Okay, I haven't filmed for probably about a week because what I've been doing is I've been putting the kitchen unit in and the control panel. So because it's been like in out, the unit, I didn't feel like I needed to film it. But I'll give a little bit of an update of where I've got to. Let me just flip the camera around. You can see. Okay, so the kitchen's been put in. Again, it will have to keep coming back out again for the wiring and bits and pieces. And I'm starting to work on the control panel. The control panel supplied by CJL. They're the ones that did my side pods. They've got quite a few bits and pieces that you can buy off them, and I just thought this was a nice tidy way of getting all my switches, control panels put into one unit. They're making up the face for the control panel that will hold all the switches. I'm going to have the Victron GX70 touch screen, and I'm going to have the Truma heating unit in there and the light switching, but they come with this nice molding, and it just kind of finishes this edge that's normally quite hard to finish. So you get a nice clean look to the control panel and to that edge bit where the sliding door is. So then what I'll have is like a backsplash going in there. Obviously the lockers are going up at the top. So that's where I'm up to. Starting to do a little bit of carpet, 4-way stretch. Won't see all of that because it's going behind some benches. Still need to do the other side. Okay, I'm going to wrap this one up for this week, otherwise it'll be about a 40-minute long video. But next week we'll cover the shower, and I'm going to build some rear bench seats that will turn out into a bed. So see you then.